Hey there everybody, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Superman Batman Public Enemies Icicle action figure. This figure set is one of 6 different figure sets in the Public Enemies 6-inch figure line, which is based off of the Superman Batman Public Enemies animated movie, which in turn is based off of the Superman Batman comic series from DC. These figures are an exclusive to Target, and the design of these figures are closely related to the DC Universe classics. They are pretty much the same design, except for the Public Enemies line is closely resembles the Ed McGuinness artwork. And it also includes a collect and connect piece. If you collect all 6 the Public Enemies figures, you can construct Brimstone, who had about 5 seconds of airtime in the animated movie. As you can see here, I got this figure on clearance. It was originally $12.99, and I got it for $9.08. And I'm not really into the Icicle figure. The only reason I bought it is for the Brimstone part. If you take a look over here at the figure in more detail in the package, you can see his skin is made up of like a frost-like material, and he wears a black costume. Taking a look below, you can see Brimstone's leg in there. And taking a look at the back of the package here, you can see Brimstone, but he doesn't have any description on this backing card. None of the figure sets have a description of the character. All they have is a description here of the Public Enemies storyline, which is kind of unfortunate for people who have no idea who Icicle is. But taking a look at the other figures in the Public Enemies line, you have Batman, Superman, Icicle, Silver Banshee, Black Lightning, and Major Force. I have to say right now, and there's the Brimstone Collect and Connect. I just have to say that very disappointed with Target in how they promoted the Public Enemies line. I think it's just they've done a really poor job, especially with their distribution of Wave 2. Icicle was part of Wave 1 and 2, I believe, but he was a major peg warmer, him and the Silver Banshee, so they were readily available, but Wave 2 was pretty much non-existent, which kind of sucks if you want to build a Brimstone figure. But let's go ahead and open up this figure out of the package, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and Icicle is out of the package, and the first thing we'll take a look at is the Collect and Connect piece, which is the left leg of Brimstone. If this looks at all familiar to you, it's because it's the exact same leg as the Kilowog Collect and Connect piece from the Wave 11 of DC Universe Classics. It looks like Brimstone and Kilowog are going to share the same mold, except for the head and torso, of course. So I think Brimstone is going to be the same height as Kilowog once Brimstone is completed. So this is the Collect and Connect piece that comes with Icicle, the left leg of Brimstone. There. Next thing we'll take a look at is the display stand. It comes with every Public Enemies figure. It has the Superman Batman Public Enemies logo on the base there, and it's got a single peg to place on the bottom of the foot of the figure. And I actually almost missed this piece because it was hidden behind the Superman packaging here, right here in the slot, and I was about to throw out this packaging when I noticed the stand at the last minute. So almost threw this piece out, so you may want to look behind the packaging when opening up your figure. But this is the display stand for the Icicle figure. Taking a look at the Icicle figure itself, As I said earlier, I had no interest in the Icicle figure. I was really into it more for the brimstone part. But once I got the Icicle figure out of the package, I actually appreciated the figure a little bit more. I really like the arms and hands of this figure. It's got a semi-translucent build, and it actually simulates Icicle's frosty or icy skin there. And I think that's actually kind of neat. They even went so far as to add a semi-translucent nose to this figure. So I think that's actually kind of neat on there. It's actually glued onto the head. It's not a part of the head sculpt there. So I still think it's kind of neat. I think it actually adds a little bit of more character to the figure. So, but taking a look at the Icicle figure overall, it's a pretty basic figure other than the translucent arms here. Icicle has this frosty shoulder mantle here, and of course he's got a unique head sculpt on there. And I've heard and read that some folks are actually not a fan of the animated head styling as compared to the DC Universe Classics. I guess they think it kind of sticks out, but actually I don't think it sticks out that much, to tell you the truth. I think it actually blends well with the rest of the DC Universe Classics line. But looking at it, like I said, it's pretty much the same as a DC Universe Classics figure. Although I noticed in the crotch area, there's a bit of a visual gap here, and I think that's because the lower torso design of the Public Enemies figures, the bottom of the crotch is concave, so you can see more in between the legs, through the legs there, as opposed to the DC Universe Classics, where I think the bottom of the crotch is flat. So, and one thing I also noticed that's kind of different is that the peg location for the thighs is not quite centered, so when you rotate the thigh, it looks kind of awkward because it's not quite as close to center as it should be on there. So I found that kind of interesting on there. But going over the articulation of the figure, the head goes all the way around. Doesn't go up or down very much, and I think it's because of the back of the head here is tight against the neck. Maybe if they shaved a little bit off the back corner of the head, I think the head would be able to go up and down a little bit more. The arms go all the way around. They go out and in. The bicep swivels all the way around. The elbows bend. And the hand rotates all the way around. And one thing about the hands are semi-translucent, like the arms, and they're made of softer plastic, so you can actually bend the fingertips on there. So, but not too much. But still, I think that's kind of neat. The torso of this figure goes back and down, actually quite a bit. The waist goes all the way around. The legs go up, down, back, and out to the side. The thighs rotate all the way around. The knees bend, and the feet bend as well. Overall, I actually like this figure a little bit more. Would I recommend it? I would. It's not that bad of a figure, actually. And I think it actually works well with the rest of the DC Universe Classics line. I'd recommend getting it, especially now that they're clearancing this line out. It's kind of unfortunate that Target didn't promote this Public Enemies line as much as they should have. So, but especially now that they're on clearance, I recommend go ahead and pick this guy up for less than $10. But this is my casual peek into the Icicle action figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.